welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya, and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. This video shout out goes to Carol T Beauty Inspirations. Carol T, thank you so much for watching my videos, taking the time to watch them, taking the time to comment, for hitting that subscribe button, and for becoming a part of the Fawn Squad, Fawn Fam, Fawn community. You're such a positive fawn. You're just amazing in what you're doing, and it is so incredible to have you be a part of this community. Thank you so much for being you and for interacting with everybody. And I'm sorry that I'm being a bad influence on you and your shopping habits. That kind of happens when you join this community. I'm very guilty of being that bad, but I kind of think it's a really good influence, because what's better than beauty and glitter and makeup and sparkle and highlight? Nothing, really. So I hope that you enjoyed this channel and everything that brings, everything that comes to life with it, which is highlight and sparkle. So this video is on the new JUVIA'S, the Saharan 2. JUVIA'S Place, the Saharan 2. I feel like it should be called like the Saharan Volume 2, but there's no volume written in here. It's just the Saharan 2 by JUVIA'S, not even JUVIA'S Place. I don't know. I want to rename it the Saharan Volume 2 by JUVIA'S Place. That's what I feel it should be called, but I didn't name it. It's not my company. That's what it says on the palette. I just feel like I'm saying it incorrectly by saying what it says on the palette, but that's just my legal mind, I suppose, my OCD, I don't really know, but it's on this palette anyway, and this palette is so beautiful. If you guys pick this up, you will not be disappointed. And I just put lipstick on my teeth, so I just keep checking the viewfinder to make sure that there's none on, which does remind me, I popped this on when I went off camera. I am wearing one of Pat McGrath's new lipsticks. The beautiful packaging on these, oh my gosh. This is the Matte Trance, so the release before the Luxe Trance lipstick in Flesh 3, number 109, and this just had the most perfect tone to go with this like red jewel toned eye look I have going on, because I didn't want to go like too nude. I went for a really bold, dramatic, red, vampy fall look. I am really feeling like fall, the way the leaves are changing colors. Like, I am just into it this season. So that is the lip color that I have on right now, as a side note. So back to the palette. Now, you guys will not be disappointed, I assure you. The colors are all over the place, but they are beautiful. I did gouge it, and it broke my heart. I pulled out all of my JUVIA'S Place palettes because I do own all of them, including the blush palette. I didn't pull out the blush palette in this video, just all of the eyeshadow palettes, so I could show you a comparison in the different colors, the different size pans that you can get. And when I was trying to hold up the difference in the Saharan 2 and the Saharan original, the Saharan original has smaller pans, and then I gouged the black shade because I was trying to hold them up side by side like this, and in the meantime one went into it and dug out the red, and the other one went into it and dug out the black, and I shed a little tear. My heart stopped, my stomach twisted, and then my heart sunk, and it broke my heart. Even though I'm never gonna hit pan, it just hurts your heart when you break your eyeshadows. So this is the difference in the Saharan 1 versus the Saharan 2. And I mean, the shadows are just gorgeous. You do get obviously way more shades in the Saharan 1, but much bigger pan sizes in the Saharan 2. And then I do show you the other ones in the different sizes. I picked up the Masquerade Mini. That palette, they offered 2 different sizes. I also have the Nubian and the Nubian 2. There's a lot of palettes. So I created this look using primarily the Saharan 2. I only used one shade out of the original Saharan, which is Katsina. This shade is pretty much a universal shade in any palette. I just wanted one lighter shade before going into these darker shades, because these are the only mattes in the Saharan 2, with the rest being all metallics. And I did want something lighter to lay down because these are quite deep shades for transition shades, for matte shades. So if you are a Juvia's Place collector, then you will be covered with the matte shades. If not, you really can find this shade pretty much in any palette that you have. It's just such a basic one, but I did want to keep it to Juvia's Place palettes for anybody who is a collector, so I did grab this one. That being said, I did use this metallic one as my inner corner portion. I did a very different look from what I usually do. I didn't pop on several metallics. I didn't do a halo. I did like the first third of my eye with this metallic, and this metallic gives so many shifts. It has like rose gold, red tones, like just burgundies. It has so many different reflex. It is such a unique color, all of these metallics. Wait until you see my swatches. They all give off such different tones. Even this blue has like a seafoam tone. This has like a peachy champagne. This, like, they're incredible. And then these mattes, this red is out of this world. That's like the primary color that I have on my eye right now. I mixed a little bit, well, the one shade, and then I went in with this shade and then the red. Amazing. I put this one on my lower lash line, like all three plus the other one on my lower lash line, and they are all amazing. I did end up using some Too Faced glitter pop peel off eyeliner in Yes Way Rosé for just a little pop of glitter to break up the crease, because I did go so heavy and bold in the red. I wanted to break it up a little bit, so I did a half cut crease with some glitter. You totally don't need to. I went bold, dramatic. I did highlight a little bit. I went for even a more intense blush. You're gonna see all of that, but I really cannot recommend this palette enough. It really is unique. I have not seen shades like this done before. I really haven't. So many palettes, you can kind of see repeats of shades. You know, you do need a collection of palettes in order to see repeats, but this palette really is special. I haven't seen repeats of these shades, and it really blew me away that this is such a unique palette. So if you guys want to see swatches of these beauties, which I so urge you to see, if you want to see them in action, if you want to see how to get this jewel toned, beautiful, fall, vampy, just delicious eye look, and just everything in action, then just keep on watching. Alright, here's the new Saharan Volume 2 by Juvia's Place. It is purple and gold and beautiful with some little hints of yellow. I love it. I have not been let down by a single palette from Juvia's Place, and I literally own every single palette, including the blush palette, and they're all so delicious. So this one says, spice up your eyes. Introducing the uber pigmented, hot and spicy Saharan 2 eyeshadow palette. Inspired by the rich colors in Moroccan spices, herbs, rich patterns, and one-of-a-kind heirloom of the Moroccan people. Saharan 2 consists of a beautiful blend of matte and shimmer textures that will transform you into a regal goddess. Well, I'm all about that. And Juvia's Place is always cruelty free, and that's about it. And if you guys didn't know, Nikki Tutorials actually has a code for Juvia's Place. It's just Nikki. It saves you like $2 and a little bit. You never get free shipping with Juvia's Place, so it kind of cuts the shipping almost in half. So you do get this palette for about $19 and change. So it still keeps it under $20 with shipping included when all is said and done. So it does help you save a little bit. You still pay a little bit of shipping, but it does help, just so you guys know for future purchases, or if you haven't picked this up yet, now you know. So let's get into this beauty. I'm really excited. I love all these palettes. And they do always come really well packed as well. And I think they always match what the packaging looks like, which I so appreciate. I wish every company did that. So this one has a really pretty yellow. Oh, these pans are huge. They never include a mirror, and I think that's to keep the costs down. But look at these shades. Oh, that's beautiful. 6 metallics. And that red is to die for. I have no idea. That blue, all of these. This is stunning. You guys, I could use this palette all week long. Their pan sizes are generally so big. Unless you buy like the mini masquerade, then you get the little guys. Do I have it handy? I think I do have it handy because I have so many of them. Give me 1 second. All right, I was mistaken. I don't have the blush palette like right here for you, but I do have all of the palettes. So the original Saharan looks like this, and you have all of these shades. So just for comparison purposes, here is the new Saharan. Oh my gosh, these are so big and hard to hold. Oh my god, I just dug the black with the corner of the other palette because I'm awesome. I like literally can't, I can't hold it. You can't. All right, this is the best I can do. I literally cannot hold it down. Like, oh my god, no! I just dug the beautiful red shade. You guys, I'm trying so hard to show you side by side, and look what I just did to the red shade. I dug the crap out of it, and then when I was trying to hold the black shade, I just dug the crap out of the black corner. All right, here's the Saharan 2. I am done trying to hold them side by side because that just broke my heart. Here's the original Saharan. So you can see they are much smaller pans. And now I have a disaster of colors all over me, and I am really heartbroken over this red shade. Not that I'm ever going to hit pan, it's just really sad when that happens. And now there's also shadow everywhere, just making it even more messy. And then here is the original Nubian. That's what she looks like. This is a really beautiful brown tone. Then they came out with the Nubian 2, which is huge. These shadows are so uber creamy and pigmented and delicious. And now all of a sudden does not want to close. Wow, it is not my morning. What is happening? I really don't know what's happening. Okay, making a mess. And then the Masquerade, I did pick up the Masquerade Mini, but they do make this one in the large size or the mini, but I do know that I'll never hit pan because I have so many eyeshadow palettes, so I did get the mini, but this one they offered in 2 sizes. So, and then the blush palette is so gorgeous, and that one is so versatile. You can use it as an eyeshadow or as a blush. So I'm going to get swatching the Saharan Volume 2, and I will be right back. As usual, I swatched row by row by row, and these are uber creamy and so ridiculously pigmented. I literally barely had to touch the pan, barely had to touch my skin. It is so crazy. I'm still sulking over that major indent like you have no idea. Can we just take a moment to take all of this gorgeousness in? These are so freaking beautiful. And with shipping, all of this was under $20. And these pan sizes will last you a lifetime. Literally a lifetime. Now, on the yellow writing, it is very difficult for me to read the shade names, and it's in a different language. I'm just going to tell you row by row because I really cannot read it. So that's the first shade, and it's a very beautiful peachy sheen. These are really unique colors. Then this is like a yellow gold sheen with a little bit of a white in there, but it does have a yellow gold. I love it. This could be easily used as a highlight. Then this bronze is just such a perfect bronze color. I love it. This would be a beautiful highlight for deep skin tones as well. And that's the first row. The second row, hello blue, and this has Laura's name written all over it. I'm obsessed with this tone. This is so unique. It has so many red tones in it and bronze tones. Like, I think I'm going to use this one. It had like the reddish cherry colors. It's speaking to me. And then this one is like a seafoam metallic with the white undertones with a little bit of a like light gold undertone. I don't even know how to describe it, but it is so unique, so stunning. This could be duped as a highlight. It's just a one-of-a-kind shade, and I don't know if I have anything quite like this in my collection. Like, this is a really, truly different color, and I am obsessed with it. And that's the second row, and then the third row are mattes, and they are all beautiful. We have an amazing dark chocolate, a beautiful deep vampy red that I am living for, and I think I'm going to use it. And then a really nice light brown that is also a perfect transition shade. So I have an idea where I want to go with this look. I'll probably incorporate one of the other Juvia's Place palettes. So if you guys are collectors, you'll be able to recreate the look in its entirety by using just Juvia's Place palettes, but I may not need to use one other palette. I haven't fully decided yet, but I am going to go prep and prime my eyes, and I will be right back. But just so beautiful. So I do want one shade lighter for a transition shade. So I'm going to go into the original Saharan palette and take Katsina, the shade right here on my Carity E31, and just start building that in the crease and above. Now I know that these metallics really absolutely don't need glitter glue, but I'm actually driving to Toronto today, and it's anywhere from a 6 to 8 hour drive depending on traffic. I'm not leaving for another 3 hours by the time I check into the hotel. Like, this makeup is going to be on me for a minimum of 12 hours, so I really need staying power. So I'm just going to lay down some glitter glue for extra insurance, but you really don't need to. So I'm going to use my trusty Too Faced glitter glue, taking any kind of concealer brush. Now taking my MAC 242, I really want to do a reddish look today, and since Nomad has so much of a reddish, pinkish, burgundy, bronzy, amazing hue to it, I'm going to lay this down. And then I'm just going to want this to be faded out, and the shadows are going to go over top of the end bit over here. You know, nice casual look for a little road trip. Now taking my Moda Pro crease brush, I'm going to go into Taza, this shade. And then taking my Wayne Goss number 20 brush, going back into Taza, I'm just going to do a little detail over the crease. It's also a very rainy road trip day. So I want to have some fun, you know, glam rainy road trip days. Doesn't like everybody do that? And using the same brush, I'm going to dip into Zora, the red one, and do the same thing. And again, taking my Wayne Goss number 20 brush, just do a little detail work. All right, I went ahead and lined because I'm really torn on using the Too Faced Glitter Pop Peel Off Liner in Way Rosé, and I do think I want to pop this on in the crease. I just don't know if I want to do like a half one, a full, I don't know. So I think first I'm going to highlight my brow bone, even though I haven't filled it in or done foundation or anything. So I'm actually going to take the BH Cosmetics Nude Rose 4-color highlighter palette. I've actually never used this baby. It has been sitting here and it's a really pretty quad palette. So I'm going to take, I think, the second shade in. This looks like a really beautiful highlight. Look at that. That's a really gorgeous rose. So I'm going to try this one and then see how that brings this together before I go in with the glitter. Wow, that is so pretty. I can't believe I've never used this, and it has been sitting here for like a year. I'm not even kidding. If you guys ever remember me using this, let me know, but it literally looks untouched. Like not even swatched. I think I'm losing my mind. Way too many highlights that are going unappreciated and not used. And it's really sad. I really need to start cycling through them more. Like, that's so pretty. Look at that. Shame on me. All right, for now, I just popped some in the inner corners, which will have to get redone once I do my face makeup, but I just want to kind of see where this look is going because it's something very, very different for me. I've never really created something like this. I just wanted to really mix it up. So I'm going to start by doing a half glitter. Let me make sure you guys can see it this time. I don't know. Do I want to go all the way? I'm going to do the other eye. My eyes are killing me this morning too. It's way too early to be filming and doing makeup with the amount of medications I have to take to sleep because I'm such an insomniac from my PTSD and they hurt so bad. All right, I think for now I will leave it as a half cut glitter. Half cut crease glitter. I'm gonna go finish up my face and then I may change my mind and come back on camera, but for now I think I'm gonna leave it like this. So I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, I actually wanted to show you guys what the BH Cosmetics Classic Blush 10 Color Blush Palette looks like using that really deep shade because it does appear to be really intimidating for fair skin tones, and I actually thought that there was no way that I would be able to use it and that these two tones would be only appropriate for deep skin tones and appropriate only for fair skin tones as eyeshadows. So I decided just to test it out and worst case scenario, stipple the crap out of it and then put some bronzer over it and, you know, make it work that way. But I just light-handedly dabbed my brush into it and then went over it. And so I have not added highlight yet. I wanted you to see what it looks like just as blush. And then I really, really lightly went over a stippling brush on the top and the bottom of it just so it was really a true blush over the cheek, because I do like to bring my blush up the whole way. And it is beautiful, and I am shocked that you can actually make it work on such fair skin because it really is a deep, deep color. But if you go at it with a light hand and you dab your brush in lightly, this whole palette can be used on fair skin. And when BH gave it to me, they even told me, you know, you'll be able to use 8 shades. The other 2 shades you'll be able to use as eyeshadows. And I agreed with them when they gave it to me and showed it to me. And right now I'm just like, I have such a deep tone berry eye color. Like, it's such a berry jeweled eye, and I was just really interested to try it out. It has a really beautiful sheen to it, and I will show you what it looks like swatched. Like, you would think I'm out of my mind for even attempting, oh, I just washed my hands, there's still cleaner on them, for even attempting, now it's failing me, for even attempting to use it as a blush. I literally just washed my hands. But you'll still see what I'm talking about. As a blush. And it's just beautiful. You can see how that would be a gorgeous eyeshadow. but it worked, and I don't even know how that was possible to turn it into the blush shade that I have, but it really truly does work. So if you guys do pick up this palette, it works as 10 different blushes in one, and it works as 10 different shadows, but the sheen in this is just... This is one of my favorite colors that I own. So that is the blush that I have on my cheeks right now. I'm going to quickly highlight using the Nude Rose Highlight 4-color highlighting palette. I'm going to use this shade again that I used under the brow bone and in my inner corner, and I will be right back. Alright, everything else that I have not talked about will be listed down below. So going back into the original Saharan palette and using my Wayne Goss number 20 brush, I'm going to dip into Katsina and smoke that beneath the lower lash line. Now going into the Saharan Volume 2 palette and using my Luxie 111 brush, I'm going to dip into Taza, this one, and smoke that beneath the lower lash line. Now taking my MAC 212 brush, I'm going to dip into Fez and get that nice and tight to the lower lash line. Now going back in with my Luxie 111 brush, I'm going to take Zara, the red one, and smoke that beneath my lower lash line just to blend everything together. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope that you guys love this eye look as much as I do, because I am so living for this look right now, especially being October. This time of year is just screaming like red, metallic, rose gold, vampy, deep, jewel tone. Like, I just love it. It is such a different look for me, but I'm so happy I created it. Now I'm about to hit the road. This is going to be on me for 12 hours. I hope that this holds up. If I don't leave a comment in the description bar, it means it held up. If it didn't hold up, I'll leave a comment letting you know that this palette does not hold up for 12 hours. But no word is good word. Or no news is good news. I'm losing my mind. I'm starving. I've been up for too many hours. My sleeping pills haven't even worn off yet. No news is good news. If there's a lot of fallout, if the color starts to fade, if it starts to smudge, anything like that, I will be sure to let you guys know. So that is it for this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Please share it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.